Where's the footage at?
If you go to the live stream, it was actually, we told him he was on camera. We were like, hey, we're streaming this to the internet. He's like, great, that's some nice gear you got. And then he started talking about like how these guys are gonna clear out as soon as the cops hit him in the head. It's online, you can see it. I saw it this morning. I recognized him as the reporter who came here earlier yesterday. But I don't want to interview you about that.
I know you just said to me, I don't want to be here.
Oh, I get. Okay,
I'm fine being here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I do
want to be here.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I want to be here too, and a lot of people also want to be here.
Yeah, I want to be here because that's what the media does. We let everybody else know what's happening during the day, and sometimes provide a voice for people who wouldn't otherwise have a voice.
It's actually wonderful that you're coming out here, because one of the things that we're really working on is getting our message out in a cohesive way to the public. The truth is that we're here to articulate the suffering that we're experiencing, that 99% of the people in this country are suffering. And we're doing a bad job of that right now. We're kind of organizing our message team. We're kind of trying to come up with a solid thing to say to the public to get people understanding why we're here and why they should be here too.
Yeah. So if you want a cohesive message, I got to tell you, it's not been cohesive at all. It's been half the people don't know why they're here. The other half of people say we're working on it. Some people say it's vague. Do you know what the message is?
I know why I am here. I can't represent the entire group of people until we all get together and we vote on why we're here. And I have a comment to make. The Sacramento Bee did some pretty good coverage of this because they had a reporter here for a substantial amount of time. She interviewed a lot of people who had a very good idea of why they were here. I haven't really seen you guys here very much, so I don't think that the portrayal that we're receiving on your station is terribly fair or representative.
We've been here morning and night, but we have two stations, so sometimes when you see it say Sacramento, it's a red mic flag, that's still us. So we've been here around the clock, but we just continuously, we have two different, it's a duopoly, so we have two different stations and two different hosts. Sometimes it's a red mic flag. Okay. So why are you here? Let's just talk about you.
I prefer to get off of carping on you guys. I don't want to tell you that I don't like you.
I just, for the record, I don't take offense. So Bernard, you go by Bernard?
Yeah, I go by Bernie.
Bernie, that's what I was going to say. I thought you were just Bernie. So Bernie, why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, 2.5 years ago I worked on Wall Street, and, sorry, I'm getting this stupid phone. Answer that question again. Idiot keeps on calling.
It happens to me when I'm on the air sometimes.
Yeah, it throws me off.
I've gotten like three calls into the I just got like that.
Okay. So,
Bernie, why are you here?
2.5 years ago, I worked as an attorney on Wall Street, and I represented some of the biggest banks, some of the banks that had a part in the financial collapse. I was upset with what I saw. I left my job and haven't been able to find one since. It's not for lack of trying. You'll find a story like that told by a lot of people here. A lot of people here are suffering in this economy, and we're trying to gather together to articulate that and try to figure out what we can do about it.
Who is leading the message, and who's leading Occupy Sacramento?
The way that these protests are organized around the country is they are direct democracy. So if anybody represents himself as the leader of this movement, he's mistaken. Decisions are made.
Anthony Bondi's not the leader.
I don't know who Anthony Bondi is.
He's right there.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
Anthony Bondi is the founder of this in the sense that he kicked it off. But kind of like how, you aren't the leader of your children. He gave birth to it, but, we all decide what we're going to do.
Anthony, what do you think about that?
I'm not the leader, and I never said I was. I simply saw what was happening on Wall Street, and I decided to start it in Sacramento. And it just took off from there.
So you're not leading all of this?
I am not leading all of this.
What do you do?
I'm in media. That's my specialty is media. I'm really just simply somebody who...
Are you an organizer?
No, everybody here is an organizer.
Okay.
Everybody is a part of this. We all have an equal part in this.
Okay, so anything else that you want to add?
I want to say that, we might seem disorganized now, and I see a lot of people saying that, but it's important to remember that the same things were said about the big movements in the Middle East, in Eastern Europe. Same thing was said about the people at Tahrir Square. What you got to do is give us a chance to organize, figure out what we're here for, what we want to do, and how to put our best face forward, and magic will happen. This is just the beginning.
What would you like to see happen? In the end.
I would like to see a dialogue created by the people who are really suffering in this country, so that we can have a better voice in the governing of our country, so that we can come together and make better decisions about governmental policy, regulation, just so that we can build a better country for the people who live in it and not for the top 1% who own most of it.
Are you frustrated at all by parts of people that are here that are maybe convoluting your message?
You know what? Democracies are frustrating. That's part of the wonder of our country. Everybody gets a voice, but eventually we get it right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.